What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I have a quick video for you guys. Wanted to talk about Duke's Adrian Griffin, or AJ Griffin, whatever you want to call him. But wanted to talk about Adrian because he's a name that's been really hot here as late. He's someone who has really flown up NBA mock drafts. He's played really well lately. He's reinserted himself into the conversation of being one of the top prospects in this class. He's had an interesting time at Duke so far. He's had some ups, he's had some downs, and so wanted to get into all that and just talk about his play of lately and what's got him back into that conversation of being a top 5 pick. And so that's what I want to talk about today. More importantly, wanted to hear what you guys have to say, so make sure you leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of him, his game, all that. Leave those thoughts in the comment section. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So, like I said in the intro, Adrian has had an interesting time so far at Duke. He's seen his draft stock go up and down, and right now he's currently riding a hot streak that's got him projected to be a top 5 pick. But coming into Duke, Adrian was a 5-star player, a McDonald's All-American, had all the accolades you would want coming out of high school, obviously signed to Duke, and there was just high expectations for him. He was expected to be a top 10 type pick. And Duke has had a good track record of developing players like Adrian and getting them into the lottery and being successful at the NBA level. Adrian's a 6'6", 220-pound forward. He's more of a small forward wing type player than someone who could probably slide over to the 2-guard spot. But offensively, Duke has done well with these types of players: Jason Tatum, Brandon Ingram, Jalen Johnson, etc. They've got these players drafted high, and for the most part, they've done really well in the NBA for themselves. And so Adrian was supposed to be the next player in that line. And to start off the season, Adrian found himself kind of outside the rotation. He just wasn't seeing many minutes early in the season. He was averaging about 10-15 minutes a game. Nothing too crazy. It seemed like anytime he made a mistake or just wasn't comfortable, I guess, in the offense or whatever it was, he just wasn't playing to his level, and he wasn't playing his game really. It looked like when you'd watch him, he was kind of tentative to assert himself within the offense, and he just seemed hesitant. He didn't seem comfortable out there. And so, like I said, early in the season, he really wasn't getting good minutes. He wasn't playing that well in those minutes, and it seemed like he was going to be a guy who not only was going to fall out of the lottery and not be that type of player, but he was someone who early in the season was trending towards potentially being someone who'd have to come back for a second year just because his stock had fallen and he wasn't, like I said, seeing the minutes that he was probably expecting to get. And so early on for Adrian at Duke, it was looking rough for him. Then, kind of after Christmas, I guess, or kind of as conference play started to happen, Adrian started to get more minutes, and it seemed like he started to find the confidence in himself that he could play at this level, and he could be a very good player at this level. And he started to see a huge uptick in his minutes that he was playing. He started going from 15 minutes a game to starting to creep into the 20s, and eventually found himself in a role where he could potentially be playing 30-35 minutes a game if he was playing well those games. And he really seemed to find himself in terms of shooting the ball. That's something that he's really excelled at here so far at Duke. He's shooting almost 50% from 3, which is absolutely insane. And it's not like he's taking a low volume of threes. He's taking 5-6 threes a game, and recently against Syracuse he took 10 threes and made 6 of them. And so he's shooting the lights out of the ball, and that's something that he had potential heading into Duke, but it wasn't supposed to be his big strength. It wasn't supposed to be the thing that he excelled at as being a shooter, but that's something that he's done really well at. And if he can be a plus 40% three-point shooter, then I think the sky is kind of the limit for him in his ceiling, as he offers so many different things outside of his ability to just shoot the ball. I think that physically, that's where Adrian's strength really is, as he's 6'6", 220 pounds, and he's built solid. Like he's already got an NBA ready body, and so I think he can come into the NBA and be someone who can compete at a high level right away, just because he's already built to play at that level. He's also someone who, I love it when big players aren't afraid to post up smaller players, especially at the guard position. If you put a guard on him, he's not afraid to take him down low and bully him in the paint and make him pay for putting smaller guys on him. He's someone who can, at times, be a playmaker with the ball in his hands. Is not the greatest at scoring off the dribble. At Duke so far, he's done a lot of his damage off the ball and scoring off of catch and shoot situations, but he shows some flashes of that. And then just defensively, he offers a ton of versatility. Right now at Duke, he's been an adequate defender, but he's someone who just gives you a ton of versatility at the next level. Being 6'6", being 220 pounds, he can really guard probably 2 through 4 at the NBA level, just because he's got the foot speed and the length and the athleticism to match up with some of those quicker guys, but he also has the strength where he could be someone who could switch on to small ball fours and hold his own and be able to defend out on the perimeter as well as down in the paint, and like I said, hold his own there. And so he's someone who just offers a ton of versatility, and he's playing really well at Duke right now. And so if he continues to shoot the ball the way that he has, if he continues to show the versatility that he has with his ability to play off the ball as well as improve with the ball in his hands, then I think the sky is the limit. I remember when I did my preseason scouting report video on him that the comp for him was Jimmy Butler, and I still think that's a really good comparison for him. I think he's built really similar to him. I think they play similar to each other, as they both have just a toughness to them and a level of just competitiveness with them that I think he has. And if he, like I said, continues to shoot the ball at a plus 40% clip, I think that could put him as a notch above someone like Jimmy Butler. Jimmy obviously isn't a three-point shooter, and so if he can do that, I see no reason why he won't be a top 5 pick. He's been playing really well lately, and I will continue to watch him and see. And so leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of him. Let me know if you like that comparison, and I'll talk to you guys later.